Okay, students, so suppose we are given the following problem. We are given the mid values and the frequencies, and we are asked to calculate the mean using the shortcut method or the direct method or the step deviation method. How do we calculate the mean? So now here, instead of the class interval, we are given the mid values directly. Now suppose we have to find the mid values. First step is we take the upper limit of the class interval, the lower limit of the class interval, and add them and divide by 2. But here we are directly given the mid value, so we actually don't need to calculate it. We can directly, but suppose we had to calculate the class interval from the mid value, then what would you do? Then first step is you calculate the difference between each of the mid values. So difference between 15 and 25 is 10, between 25 and 35 is 10, between 35 and 45 is 10, 45 and 55 is 10, and so on. So now this difference which we have obtained, so this difference is 10, we divide it by 2, which we get 5. For the lower limit of the class interval, suppose the midpoint is 15, the lower limit will be midpoint minus 5, the 5 which we have calculated just now, whatever the value we have calculated. Similarly, the upper limit will be midpoint plus 5. So for every class interval, to calculate the lower limit and the upper limit, we use this particular method. So for the first midpoint, the values are 15 minus 5, which is 10, 15 plus 5, which is 20. For the second midpoint, it is 25 minus 5, which is 20, and the upper limit is 30. For the third one, 35 minus 5, 30, 35 plus 5, 40, 45 minus 5, 40, 45 plus 5, 50, and so on. So 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90. So these are my class intervals. But here, for calculating mean, we actually do not need the class interval. What do we need? We need the mid value. So I'll follow the shortcut method. First, I'll take an assumed mean here. So the assumed mean I take will be A is equal to 45. So as a result, the deviations value will be x minus A, so which is the mid value minus A here, and so for the first one, it will be 15 minus 45, which is minus 30, 25 minus 45, which is minus 20, 35 minus 45, which is minus 10, 45 minus 45, 0, 55 minus 45, 10, 65 minus 45, 20, 75 minus 45, 30, and 85 minus 45, 40. Now, given these values, I can also calculate in the step deviation method, I can calculate d dash is equal to d divided by 10. So minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now one extra step which is there is I have to calculate now fd dash. Okay, now we'll calculate fd dash. So we'll multiply the frequency with the d dash value. So here first is minus 3 into 5, minus 15. Second one is 8 into minus 2, minus 16. 12 into minus 1, minus 12. 0, 28 into 1, 28. 15 into 2, 30. 3 into 3, 9. 2 into 4, 8. Now I'll add these up separately to calculate the total fd dash. So the first negative values, 15, 16 is 31, 31 plus 12 is 43, so this is minus 43. The positive values, when you add, we get 8 plus 8, 16, 16 plus 9, 25, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 3, 7. So 75 minus 43, so this gives me 32. So sigma fd dash is equal to 32. So now we'll continue with the formula. So mean is equal to A plus sigma FD dash divided by n. Now we have not yet calculated the n value. So to calculate the n value, we'll add the frequency. So this is 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 18, 18 plus 6, 24, 24 plus 2, 26, 26 plus 8, 30, 4, 34 plus 5, 39. 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 1, 7, 7 plus 1, 8, 89. So our mean is A, which is 45 plus sigma FD dash, which is 32, divided by n, which is 89. So we have to calculate 32 divided by 89, 0.36. So 45 plus 0.36. I get 45.36. This is my mean using the step deviation method, where first I calculated d, the differences from the assumed mean of 45. Then I calculate the step deviation, which is d dash divided by d divided by 10. Then I calculate fd dash. Then I use it in the mean formula to calculate the final arithmetic mean of 45.36.